This is AquaTerraVentus,
And this is G-Money.
and we're going to review Prototype 2. Now, first category is how good is the gameplay, G-Money? Because we were watching you play it.
We were playing on PS3 on easy. It's great. I like the gameplay. It's just good.
Okay. Now, from the viewer's perspective, because I was watching him play it, the controls looked very smooth and fluid, but I have no idea. How were the controls?
They were really smooth and fluid. They worked like a charm.
Good, good. What about would people that are new to the game series would they be able to pick it up pretty easily?
Probably take a little bit of getting used to, but other than that, probably wouldn't take more than about 15-20 minutes to get used to it.
Alright. The graphics, obviously we're playing on the PlayStation 3, but I'm pretty sure the Xbox 360 would have similar graphics, but they looked really good to me.
Yeah, they look great. They were great. They're beautiful, bloody, I don't know how you want to say it, high-end graphics.
High-end graphics. I never played the first Prototype, but so far the story looked good to me. Just watching him play, we've played for how long? Probably about 7 hours. We got a good chunk out of it. So how the story so far? Because I know you've played the first game.
The story more improved, better. They actually thought out the story instead of like what they did with the first one, where it's just running around murdering everything you saw that moved. The second one actually has a story. It has a bit of a backstory to it.
The sound, you know, I really don't pay much attention to sound in video games, but I guess it was a sound pretty much just like any other game. I didn't really recognize any music tracks, but then again, I wasn't really listening for them. What do you have to say about sound?
I would say the sound is great. The background music, the fight music, all that stuff sounds amazing. The voice actors are really good. They picked great voice actors. They did a great job. I like the sound. I think it's perfect.
Okay, in terms of the fun factor, like I said, I was just watching, but the game looked extremely fun. I'm probably going to go rent it tonight if I get the chance. Definitely looked really fun.
It was fun. It's been fun for me so far. I mean, I liked everything about it.
Now, what's the most fun thing as the player?
Mostly murdering the evolved. Yes, there are new types of enemies in here, as opposed to the first one. You are actually fighting some new form of infected.
Now, can you reenact your new favorite move from the game?
No, I'm not doing it.
Now that we've told you a little bit about each of the categories in Prototype 2, we're going to go ahead and grade them on a number scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great and fantastic, 1 being don't touch this shit. Gameplay, from my perspective as the viewer, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. What would you give it as the player?
I would give it 8.5 or a 9 out of 10.
Okay, sounds perfect. Controls looked very fluid to me, 10 out of 10.
Controls, yeah, 10 out of 10.
Graphics-wise, it looks just as good as any other game, but not the best I've ever seen, because Heavy Rain is still claiming that for me. 9 out of 10.
I would agree, 9 out of 10.
In terms of story, of course, I've never played the first game, but he said it didn't matter that much. But so far, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's more based on fun gameplay than story factor.
Compared to the first one, a 10 out of 10. But overall, I've seen better stories, or heard better stories. So overall, I'd have to give it about 8 or a 9.
All right. In terms of sound, probably sounds just about any other game. So I'm not really going to rate that. I'm just going to say it's general sound. Probably 7 or an 8.
I'll give it about an 8.
Alright, and the fun factor, it looked extremely fun. 9 out of 10.
Agreed, 9 out of 10.
And so, overall for the game, just watching it, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10.
I'd give it about a 9 out of 10. Get Prototype 2 today!
What you looking at, motherfucker?